So I've been punishing myself over the past couple weeks and trying to like make some fitness goals for like when I'm done playing sports because I have like one more year where I'm like, I'm playing basketball for one more year and then it's like all the healthy habits you've built are just gone and it's just eating cheeseburgers and like sitting on the couch. That sounds pretty awesome to me. But one of those habits that I've tried to build up over the past couple weeks is I've been going on a lot of long runs and the only thing that I've been listening to is our account. And I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've only been listening to old episodes of the podcast. I can't tell if it's just to hear me. The other day I went and I listened to the one that I wasn't on just to switch it up, just to make sure that everybody was, doing good, firing on all cylinders. And I mean, I'm pretty pissed about missing Jeopardy, all things considered, but I am excited to play today.
I mean, I can't tell if that's wildly narcissistic or the complete opposite. NFL players watch film all the time. I'll be honest with you. When I'm painting, I got hours to myself. I listen to our episodes all the time.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there and be like, hey, why didn't I just shut the hell up when that guy was talking? Why do I have to interject my opinion every 13 seconds? No one wants to hear you that much. It's a lot of that while I'm listening. But you don't look, Jan and I are a couple guys who've been out of the sports business for a couple of years now. And do I miss the routine? 100%. And is it easy to do on your own? Absolutely not. But you got to be honest with me, man. You don't like running, do you?
I hate it. Hate it. Absolutely.
There's a ton of fitness out there that is not running.
I'm starting to think about like maybe the 20-minute workout thing that like Tom Holland does. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's the thing for me. Maybe I just need to CrossFit train. I can't do nothing. I feel like if I do nothing, it's the pounds are just coming. Like it's
dude, they come quick too.
Yeah, they do.
I thought mine was gonna be going to the gym and getting super built. So I bulked like 20 pounds up my freshman year, and I'm still working that stuff off, man, day by day.
You and me both.
It was not worth it at all. Not one bit.
I
found that I need some sports. Like I need that like competitive outlet, and pickup basketball is a incredibly sad way to have that. So I'm still kind of trying to find out what that is. Jane, you want to join like a men's baseball league when we get back to school or something like that?
I think it's rec league softball.
I would love to do that. My UCL might explode, but
I feel like you've been building up for rec league softball your entire life.
Brother,
there was a point
I was
in time.
a rec league softball player wearing baseball pants. I was never meant to be there.
Yeah, dude, I was playing shitty men's league hockey this summer, dude. I was still going at it.
If we put you in a GoPro and sat you at third base, you could do the thing where it's like my top 10 plays from my men's league game last night. You could do that.
I could do that, and then I'd be the lamest guy on the internet.
Probably.
That guy's videos suck. As a guy who went and played softball a week and a half ago and did nothing but hit bombs when I wasn't supposed to, it's incredibly lame. It's a bad feeling afterwards. The thrill is something worth chasing, but the feeling afterwards is awful.
How do you feel 15 seconds after you leave the field?
The PSC, the post softball clarity, actually hits you like a truck.
When you get into your Subaru and drive home, like
I can't be there yet. I need some form of competition.
That's okay. I mean, look, it's mostly because we're trying to replicate the thrill of playing real baseball. Something that I think both of you guys miss. I don't miss it all that much. I quit when I was 12. My buddy Sean O'Leary, who just won the Cape Cod Baseball League championship. I don't know if you saw that, Jack.
Shout out to him for the Harwichport Mariners.
They won.
That's really representing our home right there, Al.
Totally, yeah. And my play-by-play announcer, Devin Jarvis, he was the play-by-play announcer for the Bourne Braves this year. So there was a ton of AP connection in the Cape Cod League this year. But he started throwing like 65 on the short diamond. And that was the point in time where I was like, at maybe 12 years old, I was like, I should pick up a different sport. Like, this isn't the one for me.
Yeah, I had a kid that I used to be on my team, and we used to have to do live ABs, and he was throwing like 70 in Little League. He just got drafted to the Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
And even then, I was sitting there like, this might not be my sport, man.
What was the conversation we were having where we were like, how could we compare to these Little Leaguers if we got put in to the Little League World Series right now?
What would you hit in the Little League World Series?
Good question.
So the difference, though, Jane, between 12-year-old me and almost 22-year-old me is that my confidence has skyrocketed to the point where I'm like, if I took a live AB against Yoshiba Yamamoto and I had like 10 chances, I'm making contact on something. Like that's how I feel. And the reality is
No.
that's not how it's gonna work. But with the little leaguers, there's no way that I'm gonna sit up here with a straight face and tell you that I wouldn't tank 300 off of one of those guys.
Yeah.
We went to dinner the other day, and I asked my family the question of, like, if you had a live AB against a guy throwing 100 miles an hour, how many pitches before you, A, make contact, and B, hit a ball in play? And God love my mother. She's one of the sweetest people of all time. She shows me nothing but support. She said it would take her 20 swings.
Nope.
And I looked at her like this. What? I think right now it would take me 10 to even swing the bat. I'd sit there and watch
like
10
see a
pitches before I
pitch?
swung.
Yeah.
I'd sit there and watch 10 pitches before I swung the bat.
It would look like a I think all right. Here's an interesting question to insert into this debate. Can we use PEDs here? Could I just slam Adderall before we go in there? Just be dialed in.
Steroids aren't going to help you hit that ball, brother.
It's timing. It's not steroids.
Yeah, I know.
You can do as much steroids as you want. It might make you worse.
Probably. Could I do Adderall though? Could Adderall be the thing? Because I think that
First time Adderall, seeing a 100-mile-an-hour pitch might be the absolute worst thing you could have.
If you step in there and you see a pitch, it's probably going to look like a tic tac going that fast. You know what I mean? Like that's how quickly you're going to have to hit it. I don't even know if I could lay down a bunt at 100 miles an hour.
What? No, that's the last thing you do. That's way worse than hitting the.
That would hurt.
Bunting would suck against 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
That'd be way harder.
Okay.
You foul one right back into you, dude. Over.
Or God forbid you get one off the fingers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, jeez.
It's true.
It's awful.
How many swings though before you put one in play?
I think once I get the timing, I think it's 20 before I foul one off and 30 before I put one in play.
Okay. Jane?
I mean, I was a PO in high school, so I haven't faced anything over like 83 in my life. Yeah, I'd probably piss my pants the first like 20 pitches. I'd probably after 50 timing reps, I could maybe put some in play. But
I had a hit off a guy who was throwing 91, 92, and it was pretty much blind swinging.
All right.
And the difference between 92 and 100 is miles.
Here's what we're going to do.
No, it is. It's a lot.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what that guy does, that psychopath does at the batting cage, and we're going to walk up until it looks like 70 miles an hour is 100 miles an hour, and we're going to test this theory. We're going to see how many hits we can get at 100 miles an hour.
We can't do that because batting cage isn't like a real pitch. That's fugazi.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So you're saying that this pitcher may be throwing balls in this scenario? Like,
yeah, it's a pitcher.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He's going to brush you off at 101.
Yeah, he's gonna brush you off the plate.
You're
He
cut.
might rupture a rib.
He could drill you in the back on his first pitch, and you'd have to stay there and keep taking.
I'm going to walk up like Giancarlo Stanton with the entire robotic arm, face guard, elbow guard, knee guard, ankle guard. I'm going to have everything.
You're going to be like Gronk in 2015.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have a bionic arm.
I like it. All right, let's talk about MVP odds, some pitching stuff. I mean, obviously, we were just talking about hitting off 100. Three guys who were throwing 100 miles an hour, I guess. Cam Schlittler, Dylan Cease, and Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray has sneakily had one of the best seasons of his career this year. I'm wondering whether or not he should be getting a little bit more Cy Young buzz as strictly a Red Sox fan, considering the numbers that the other two guys have. I think he has the highest wins of them all. I think he's 15-3.
Yeah.
He's got a lower WAR than both of them, and obviously he is not nearly as in the conversation as I even think he should be. I want to know why you guys think he shouldn't be, or if I'm onto something when I say that.
Jane, I don't know about you, but this Sonny Gray season reminds me a lot of Rick Porcello in 2016.
Yeah.
But Rick Porcello won a Cy Young.
Right, but it was also Cy Young that he probably never should have won.
Yeah, okay.
In the MLB, wins are a kind of I don't want to say they're entirely a team stat, but they're a lot more of a team stat than ERA is. You can have a great season, or you can have like a fine season and have a lot of wins, or you can have a great season and not have a lot of wins. Like Paul
Right.
Skeens, for example, has never had more than what, Jane, like 13, 14 wins, but he has 2 Cy Youngs.
Yeah.
So like Sonny Gray is leading the MLB in wins. He's gotten a lot of run support. His ERA is somewhat low, but he's not dominating batters in strikeouts or whip like these other guys are. When you look at like a Dylan Cease or a Schlittler. So for me, like those two are an arm and a leg above where Sonny Gray is based on their individual performance. But he should probably be third in that conversation right now.
Okay. I also have a question now.
Well, you got to let Jane get his take off.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
please, Jane, go ahead.
It's okay.
No, it's on me.
Yeah, this isn't 2005. Bartolo Colon's not winning 20 games and winning Cy Youngs. Sonny might have be second in the league in wins or whatever. Lead him at this point. I don't know. Sanchez is up there too, but I don't know. His FIP's still lower than those other guys. It's even lower than like Parker Messick, who is shoving for Cleveland. And I love Sonny. Don't get me wrong. I loved watching him in Cincinnati a few years ago. He was great in Minnesota. He was a great Yankee because he sucked. So that was great. But
And he hates him now, which is also
hates
awesome.
him.
Also good.
As much as he's very fun to watch pitch, he's a guy that you can watch pitch and learn a lot from, like how to tunnel pitches, how stuff makes hitters feel. Because he doesn't blow you away. I think he sits like 93, 94. So
On a good day.
on a good day, it's a different kind of pitching from Schlittler and Cease and even some of the other AL guys who were somewhat in that conversation. So as much as I love Sonny and it would be great, it's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, he's a pitcher's pitcher. Like he's not these guys, these modern guys that you see who are going to blow people away with 100 miles an hour. Like
he's not
he has
Mizorowski.
5, 6 pitches in his arsenal, and he's going to throw them all from the same arm angle. And when it comes out of his hand, you're going to have no idea what's coming at you, especially when he has his good stuff. So like Jane mentioned, like you have to understand the part of baseball, which is pitch tunneling and pitch selection, and kind of enjoy all of that to enjoy Sonny Gray's pitching. And if you don't, then you're going to look at him and be like, I don't understand how this guy's very good. He only throws 93 miles an hour. How does this guy have 15 wins? But he's a baseball fan's pitcher.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Do you guys have a pick from Schlittler or Cease, or are you kind of the same where it's like, it's really going to come down to the end of the year here?
It's Schlittler's Cy Young to lose, in my opinion.
I think it ceases to lose at this point.
Really?
I'm infatuated by Dylan Cease this season. He's absolutely shoving. He's got 200 strikeouts already. It's just him and Miz who are up there.
Yep.
And he's just so fun to watch, especially on a Blue Jays team that's starting to turn it around.
Yep.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that like Vlad can't hit it home, they traded some guys away. Cease is still like willing this team into the playoff hunt. And I think if they make it, he wins it.
Okay. If they make it to the playoffs, he will win this award. I mean, they got
A lot
some
of
work
competition
to do.
there.
Let's be honest. They got some work to do in that division.
Could you imagine a reality where, like, probably not getting all 5 AL East teams, but there's a serious reality where you get 4 out of the 5
Didn't we
AL
get
East
4
teams, and the
2 years
5th one
ago?
finishes with a winning record.
Yeah.
Didn't we get 4 of them a couple years ago? Wasn't it the Rays, the Yankees, us, and the Orioles? I think we got 4.
No, the Orioles didn't
No.
make it.
We had 3 last year.
Not
And-
last year. I think the AL. I want to say.
But
we
they
had
just
4.
expanded the format like 3
That
years
was
ago or something like that.
2022, I think.
2020.
Expanded it.
And we
Like,
didn't
when did
make
the
it in
Orioles win
22.
the pennant?
They never won the pennant.
They won the AL
They-
East in 23.
Oh, they won
The
in
Yankees
23?
didn't make playoffs that year.
But didn't they
Okay.
lose? But in 23 they lost in the wild card to the Rangers.
Yeah,
so.
they got
Second round. Or divisional. Because Toronto lost to
Tomato.
Minnesota.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
Toronto lost to Minnesota.
They
and Tampa.
massively disappointed in the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
But
they
dude, the AL is so weak that I mean, look at the wild card right now. Like, seriously, all of these teams are in the hunt for that. Like, the second
Well,
team.
it's hard. It's
that-
hard to call the AL weak when the AL East is the best division in baseball, but the
But
AL
look-
West is the worst division in baseball.
The AL Central might be the worst division in baseball.
There's some talent in the AL Central.
Yeah.
You
The
think?
White Sox aren't bad.
White
we
Sox
just
are
we
good.
just swept them.
twice.
That speaks to how good we are.
Yeah, no, I know we're a good team. I'm not saying that we're not a good team. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, we'll get to contender versus pretender in a second. Don't get ahead of it. My funky question here was going to be around the lines of like, say Tariq Skubal like had a career year this year, and then midway through the season gets traded to the NL. He goes from AL to NL. How would that impact his odds as like a Cy Young candidate because it is divisional based?
He can't
I don't
win,
know.
probably.
He can't win. Is that the answer?
No.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's in like for the teams that you play for. Like he's never going to go to the NL and compete with guys like Miz.
Yeah.
And he's never going to win in the AL being traded halfway through. But his combined season, if it has like 21 wins, you could look at it and be like, damn.
That's
He's
a really
also
good year.
missed time this year, though.
No. That was a purely
But
hypothetical.
hypothetically speaking, it is a good question. I don't know if we've seen that before.
So in 2008, I think, CC Sabathia gets
Yeah.
from Cleveland to Milwaukee. He goes on a torrid tear at the end of that year and finishes like 7th in NL Cy Young voting and got AL votes too. So that's the only time
you could also mention Cliff Lee. He got traded from the Indians to the Phillies after winning a Cy Young.
I think he ended in Philly. Let me double check this because I think he went Seattle to Texas. Oh yeah,
Cliff Lee Cliff Lee was traded after winning a Cy Young in Cleveland, and then was traded at the deadline to the Phillies.
Yes,
that's the only other one I
went
can
to
think
Seattle
of.
after.
Yeah,
forgot he was on.
All right,
team.
Let's talk contender versus pretender here. Look, I'm going to give these guys a couple teams, and they got to tell me if these teams have a viable shot of winning the World Series this year, or if they're just not as good as their record is. Do you want to start in the American League or the National League?
Up to you, brother.
All right, let's start in the AL because this is what we know. I mean, we just talked a ton about AL East teams, a team that is always, by their fans' metrics, in contention, just got their star player back this month. The New York Yankees sit at second in the American League East at 69 and 55. Is this team a pretender team or a contender team for this World Series?
I think before we get too far, I have to ask your definition for what you're looking for.
Okay.
Are you looking for World Series contender, or are you looking for teams that will make the playoffs?
Well, I think I'm looking for World Series contender. I think that if we're talking about teams that will make the playoffs, then we should be talking about the Orioles and the Jays because they're right behind everybody else in the wild card right now. But like I guess we can do either of those if you'd like.
Jane, up to you. What do you think? I kind of like both. I kind of like World Series and playoffs.
Well, because like the Yankees aren't going to fall out of contention.
They're up 8.5 games in the playoffs. But like does this team? Do I think this team can win a World Series? I don't. I don't think this team can win a World Series.
Yeah, me neither.
Because they haven't proven me otherwise. They had their best shot in 24. Their team was way better all around, and they were way healthier and way younger. And I think that was their window when they had Soto. And now they're kind of falling towards the other end of the bell curve. And like look at their rotation. They have guys like Carlos Rodon, Garrett Cole. Those guys are kind of aging out of their best years. And then you have guys like Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge, who are also, it's hard to say for a guy like Judge who's that dominant when the end of his prime is going to be. But I think that you can say he's 34 years old. He doesn't have that much left in the tank. And Giancarlo Stanton is certainly, kind of in the twilight years of his career. So do I think this Yankees team right now, as it's constructed, has the legs to win a World Series? No, I don't.
I totally agree. I don't think that team, if you go from top to bottom there, how many of those guys have experience in making runs in the postseason? You have two pitchers in, I don't even count Rodon in that, but Cole with Houston and Fried with Atlanta in 21. You're hitting
Bellinger.
for, Belly's like the only one. Goldschmidt hasn't done anything in the playoffs.
You have Belly, you have Stanton and Judge, and those are the three guys that were on that team that went to the World Series that are still there.
Yep.
And maybe you could count guys like Volpe, Grisham, Austin Wells, but are those going to be difference makers? Maybe.
Volpe's in AAA, so
right, yeah, they're reassigning his position to try and get him back to the playoff roster.
Because they have the next Jeter at shortstop now that we've heard for the last 12 years, 15 years.
George Lombard.
We talk about
lame,
how
dude.
the roll call guy sucks.
So lame. All right, who's the worst guy in baseball?
Oh.
Who's ready to get this roll call started? I look like such a hater in my Red Sox shirt right now, but can we talk about who's a worse guy for the game of baseball? The Yankees roll call guy or Zach Hampel?
I was gonna say Zach
I got a
Hampel
third
coming
one.
up in
I
the
got a third
speech or
one.
no?
Reed Delio.
Oh, man.
That's a good pick.
Oh, man. Jane, great pick. She might take the cake.
She's on her second Instagram account now. The first one's gone for some reason.
Same with
She's
that
back.
Philly girl who's like, if the Phillies don't win the
Oh.
pennant, I'll do whatever the top comment says. And it's like getting impregnated by a homeless guy with like 200,000 likes. It's awful
never do it.
content.
Yeah.
So from that, I'm taking away that the Yankees are not winning the World Series. Are we
No.
still going World Series here? We'll start with World Series, and then we'll go to playoff hunt. How about that?
All right.
Sure.
Talk to me about the Tampa Bay Rays.
Jane, take it away.
Contender. That team is
100%.
fun to watch, man. It's it's like a social experiment. It's so weird that you have to watch. They have guys like Ryan Vilade and I don't even know, like Jake Fraley just doing stuff. Like these guys are not good.
Well, they have a guy too. They have a guy.
Have a guy who does not like kids, we think.
Hopefully for
Remains
the
to be
Rays.
seen.
Hopefully. Junior Caminero is a superstar. And I love the add of Freddie Peralta to that rotation because now they have Nick Martinez, him, McClanahan, Rasmussen.
Yeah, their rotation's unreal. This is built like, correct me if I'm wrong here, Jane, but it feels like one of those random teams that we get every once in a while that just goes and wins a World Series. Like a Florida Marlins when they were coached by Jim Leland, or a Arizona Diamondbacks that just goes and wins because they have a group of guys. Like the thing about pitchers in the MLB is you have the dominant guys, and then you have all those guys that have like one or two great seasons. A good example is like the Washington Nationals when they were coming up.
Yes.
How about Tampa Bay in 2020?
You get COVID.
Okay.
But you get like all the pitchers who happen to hit their stride in the same year. And then you have all these young guys who are coming up that just surprise you by blossoming with the season. You have Chandler Simpson, who's the fastest guy in the MLB, hitting over 300. Having a guy like that on base equals runs, no matter what. You have Jonathan Aranda, who's done God knows what in the MLB until this season, who's got 15 bombs and is hitting 285, which is top 5% in the MLB right now. And then you have guys like Yandy Diaz and Caminero, who are proven MLB players, hit bombs, and are bringing life back to Tropicana Field. Did you see how lively that place was the other day? That's not a stadium that has people in it. It is perennially empty. And they have that place jumping like the playoffs in the end of August. So something about this Rays team is just like, they feel like that they feel like that random team that comes around every once in a while that just goes and wins.
And they added Liam Hicks behind the plate, who is a lefty masher. Like he smooth swing from the left side. He's fun to watch. And they have Taylor Walls at short, who, he can't hit, but he's defensively like he's got higher WAR than Schwarber, basically just playing defense.
And you have an off year kind of from McClanahan. Like he is a
And
phenomenal
Mullins.
pitcher who could like,
Mullins,
and Cedric Mullins. I forgot that he was on that team. Like they have studs on this team, but they're kind of playing with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Contenders for sure.
Okay. Let's talk about the Sox then. Obviously, you're wearing a Sox shirt. I want to get your take on them. Yep, we got 2 Sox shirts in the house, and then one guy just wearing fucking brown. I guess I didn't get the memo in the group chat before we got on. But talk to me about this Red Sox team. Obviously, a month ago, they were the hottest team in baseball. They've sufficiently cooled off over the past 10, 15 games here. Adley Rutschman is back. Do you have concerns about the bat? Maybe. I don't really think that that's, warranted just yet. But you just came off Slaughter and the Diamondbacks. They seem like they're getting back into the swing of things, and I think that they will be an above-average baseball team, as this is one of the only baseball teams that I've really paid attention to going into the playoff picture. Could they shake things up coming down the stretch here, or do you think the best baseball that we've seen from them is behind them?
Jane?
I think you have a point that their best baseball might be behind them, but they're going to play at a level that's going to make them a threat no matter what. I think this team, it's weird. I was so down on them in April, May, and June. I
think everyone was. Yeah.
I could not watch games. It was impossible. And then it just clicks. And when they have guys that are on, like when Cedar Rafaela is not swinging at every pitch that's thrown to him, he's great. When Contreras isn't trying to hit 430-foot homers every time, he's great. If Adley can find his groove, which I'm a little worried about, but he smoked that double last night. He also hit one to the track and right that's gone at like 10 stadiums or something. And I don't know. I think with Anthony and Story due to come back, you get more depth. You get a guy in Story who's proven he can perform, even if he's, old and kind of frustrating. And Monasterio's on fire. I think this team is contenders. I think there are a bunch of contenders, and I think they're going to be a hard out in the postseason as long as they don't have to play the Yankees in the wild card, or if they play them at home.
I think that this season could go one of two ways. I think, first of all, this team has kind of been sputtering, but they need an off day. I think that's all they need. They're on the tail end of playing 16 games in 16 days. They've just been playing baseball every day. But so, I could see a reality where they kind of flame out towards the end of the season. But at the same time, this team is not built for regular season dominance. They are a team that's built for playoffs. They feel like a classic Red Sox team. They went and made moves at the deadline that people wouldn't ever think of, but they went and filled needs like lefty hitting and speed on the bases. They went and got pieces that they need for playoff success. And if you look at their stats through the season, even when we were sputtering, our pitching was so good that a league average offense would have had us in first place in early June when we were off. So if you can keep the pitchers as dominant as they are, especially with a Cy Young candidate and Garrett Crochet coming back, they now have the flexibility to play guys when they need to be played. Trevor Story's coming back in September. Roman Anthony's hopefully coming back too. Those two guys could either come back and completely throw off the mojo, or they could come back and be an incredibly necessary piece of this team. And if you have guys behind them that are just going to fill in the gaps when they have to, this team could be seriously contenders. As towards Adley, he played his first game at Fenway last night. I think he just needs to get his feet under him like we saw with a bunch of the guys at the start of the season. Buying into this team takes a little bit of time, and I think that come playoffs, he will be there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I think the team, I'm going to add one more thing here. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it. No.
I think there's one issue I had a lot throughout the season, and I'd like to make a statement based on this fact. I was a little too hard on the bullpen. There's one guy I still won't mention.
He's gone, brother. He's gone.
No, he's back.
You can say his name.
He's
Don't
back.
Don't say it.
He's
He's
back
back
because
Oh,
Whitlock
boy.
and Slayton are hurt.
Give me a
But
break.
shout out to Tyron Guerrero. Shout out to Alec Gamboa last night. Eric Miller. All these
Brian Bayo.
Bayo. Oh my God, man.
Keep Bayo in the bullpen.
Keep him. If he's your
Keep him
long
there.
reliever guy, like if
Keep him
Crochet comes back and can give you 3 innings, if that's all you're going to keep him at, 50 pitches, whatever, in the playoffs, and Bayo comes in after him, I love that. I
100%.
absolutely.
Keep Bayo in the pen.
Mhm.
All right, but so that to me makes them sound like more of a contender to you guys than the Yankees are, for sure.
Yes.
I think that they are more of a World Series contender than the Yankees are, just based on the fact that they have you could make an argument the best starting rotation in baseball. You can make an argument they have the best bullpen in baseball. If you get league average hitting, this team can excel in the playoffs.
Okay. Talk to me about the Houston Astros. They have the MVP candidate, Yordan Alvarez, obviously, or probably the MVP of the AL, Yordan Alvarez on this team. They are coming out of the West, which is, like Jack alluded to earlier, the worst division in baseball. Do we expect either them or I guess even the White Sox to make any type of noise in the playoffs, or is it all going to be AL East?
Towards the White Sox, they are so inexperienced, I think that you would say probably not, but maybe geared towards the future, you could say maybe. They just need some more years before they're at that point. They're a little ahead of schedule. Towards the Astros, for me, I just don't think that they have the depth to do it. They don't have any kind of long sustained success throughout the season. They're middling in mediocrity. I don't think that they have the stones to get this one done, to be honest with you.
I think I'm not high on Houston. I'm not high on any AL West team. I think it's just it's like 3 bad teams fighting for a spot, and who's gonna get the honor of playing in the wild card game against the 6th seed who just was been fighting their way the whole year to get to a playoff spot. And for the White Sox, like Jack said, very inexperienced. I like what they're building a lot. I don't think this is their year. I'm kind of surprised like Cleveland and Minnesota are even like, the fact that the AL Central has 4 teams that are really still competing, that's a little surprising to me. And I'm surprised it's the White Sox on top. But I don't think that's gonna go far. I'm excited to see Rate Field, which is the dumbest name in any stadium ever. Rate Field. I'm excited to see that jumping against either the 3 or the 6 seed if they hold on to the 2 seed, but that team's not going to make it out of that round.
I've never seen the White Sox in the playoffs. I don't think.
2021 against Houston.
2000, didn't they win in
I've never
2008?
actually watched them. They won in
Yeah.
05, and I was
05.
6 months old.
That's
so
what it is.
John,
05.
I've never
never-
seen them, but
Okay.
I would like to. I don't believe that they get a crazy playoff atmosphere, but I need to be proven wrong. I would like to see it.
Let's move her over to the NL. We obviously have the Dodgers. We don't have to belabor the point. They're contenders. They are World Series favorites this year. Talk to me about the Philadelphia Phillies. Anyone have thoughts?
They're a tough team to make a call on.
Okay.
They're a team to me that they could, they have great pieces and they have guys that have done it before. Jane, what's the status on Adolis Garcia right now?
I think he's done for the year.
I think he is too. See,
Yeah.
he's a guy that if he's in there, he's done it before and gotten hot at the right time and been the best player in baseball, led his team to a World Series. He's a huge piece out for them. But they are kind of made to get hot at the right time, and you hope that they do. I don't think that they're the best team out of the NL East. I think that the Braves are much better, and I think that the Braves are legitimate contenders.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that the Braves are legitimate contenders as well. The only other 2 teams that I have to ask you about are a team that, Jack, I know you are low on, which is the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm low on the Brewers is because they've never gotten it done. And they always flame out. I think that this team is good, and they have that ace. They have the star ace who's going to go out there and win a game. But, by the way, I didn't say anything about the Brewers pretty much ever before we started. I had no comment on that. I root for the Brewers every year because Jane's a Brewers fan. Do I think that they're going to get it done? No, I think the Cubs have a better chance of getting it done than the Brewers do.
Well, I mean, yeah, the best record in baseball right now is
How many times have you said that, Jane?
I know, they have said
How
that.
many times have you said that?
last year many times.
I've been convincing myself Christian Yelich is a good baseball player for 15 years.
I do love Christian Yelich. Watch
Here's
it.
the thing. It's not his team anymore.
I
This
know.
No, it's
isn't
not.
the 2021 or 22 Brewers that was basically when he was down and he was hurt, they were out. That was nothing. He's hitting 7th now, and it's
Yeah.
been great. He's just he lengthens that lineup like crazy. You have Jackson Chourio, who's a playoff warrior.
He's the man, actually. I love Jackson Chourio.
He's the man. Bryce Terang is the best defensive second baseman in the league. He might be a top 3 defender in all of baseball. You have Jacob Mizorowski, who's running away with the Cy Young.
Yep.
Not even remotely close to anybody else. You have Logan Henderson, this young phenom kid who's shoving. You have a couple other guys who can throw, give you innings. And that back end of that bullpen is good. Abner Uribe, Trevor
Abner
McGill.
Uribe is a lot of fun to watch.
They're fun to watch. They're electric. I think they need the Dodgers to get knocked out, I think, is the way the Brewers
100%.
will make it.
100% they do.
Fortunately, because that seems to be the boogeyman.
I just want to see Dodgers Padres. That's all I want to see.
Can we get those San Diego guys to make another song?
Well,
Yeah.
it's actually not completely out of the question that you get.
No, it's not.
It's not at all. And it would be in the wild card, you would think. It's not out of the question that you get that. And if it is going to happen, the Padres' pretty much only chance in my mind of beating the Dodgers is in the wild card. So I think if the Dodgers go out, it'll be early.
All right.
I agree.
If
Talk
that
to me.
happens, the Brewers have a chance, Jane.
That would be great.
All right. We're going to do it right now. Here we go. If you had to pick a World Series champion on August 18th, 2026, Ryan James Hill, who's your team?
I won't go bias picks of Milwaukee or Boston, even though that I was thinking about that. I don't know, that would be a weird World Series to me because those are my two allegiances, and I I don't want that to happen. As cool as it would be, I really don't want that to happen. I don't want to have to pick.
It's gonna have to reveal more about you than you
I
thought
know.
that you
I
would
know.
know. Yeah.
My pick is the Atlanta Braves.
Okay. Atlanta Braves.
I was gonna take the Braves. All right, I'll
Wrong.
pivot here. I was gonna take the Braves. I always love watching them play, especially in the playoffs, even though I think they have the worst ballpark in the MLB.
Really?
I hate that ballpark.
Huh.
The problem is, I think if a team like the Braves comes back and wins, it might save us from going to a lockout.
Yeah.
I think the Dodgers win. Unfortunately.
All right. I'll be the Red Sox. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
take the
sense.
Boston
Thank you.
Red Sox.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
No
That's
problem.
fine.
You guys are welcome.
Good guy.
Let's talk a little bit more about the Red Sox, though. I mean, this team is going to be the team that two of us at least are rooting for. We know one. We have a traitor in our midst here, but
I'll be there. Don't worry.
Janie wants to pick the mock Red Sox rotation.
Janie wants to pick the Brewers to win the World Series. That's what he wants to do.
I get it, dude. I'm no bias. No bias.
Let's talk about the Red Sox rotation going forward into this playoffs. Who are we going to be seeing? I mean, obviously, you just mentioned Roman Anthony, Trevor Story are coming back. Garrett Crochet is coming back. What does this team look like day to day? What team gives us the best chance to win this World Series, according to you guys?
What are we doing? Rotation, or are we doing the starting 9?
Depends. Whatever you
We
feel
can-
like.
Let's start with the starting 9, and then do like 4 bench guys, because I think you get 26 or 25 in the postseason, and then we'll do 4 starters and then just a couple of relievers.
So much hinges on availability. Excuse me, for this Red Sox team coming down the stretch. If you start with catcher, that's easy. You have Adley.
Yep.
If you move to first base, it's easy. You have Wilson. Now, the question is your middle infield. I think you lock up Caleb Durbin at third base, and I think that your outfield is more or less set. The only difference being with Roman Anthony coming back, depending on his availability to play in the outfield, you could maybe get rid of a guy like Jarren Duran in left if you need to DH for matchup purposes. But I think that you probably pencil in Roman if he's healthy at DH. What do you think, Jane?
That's what I have. My middle infield is some combination of Monasterio and Story.
I agree.
I think Mona's a interesting one at short. I watched a lot of him in Milwaukee, and it's just he either makes he made this play last night,
Unbelievable play.
jump, throw, spin, dot to first, but he's good for like one booted grounder a game, like
100%.
one routine. So
100%.
depends what you have with Story coming back in terms of health, because 2 of my bench guys are Sogard and Siegler. Shout out Tony Siegels, Brewers legend, Red Sox stud. And those guys can play second if needed. Sogard gives you some really good at-bats. He's been a guy I've been impressed with lately.
100%. He's a gritty, tough
He's
at-bat
also
kind of guy.
fast.
And he's a switch hitter.
Switch hitter, fast. So, I don't know. You can make some decisions there. I think they're going to end up putting Story back if he can play.
Well, there's really questions for me. One of them is Curtis Mead going to be healthy? And if so, how do you work him back into the lineup? Will he have enough time to get back in the lineup? Because he's a guy that you got to be the second baseman in the playoffs. And if he comes back and is ahead of his injury timeline, and you can get him some at-bats before the playoffs, I think that he still plays that role. But the problem is you have a guy like Andrew Monasterio right now who's hitting 265. Really, he's hit like 290 in the last 2 months. Who you kind of just can't take out of the lineup because he is the guy who's bringing you the big hit that you need in games. So if you can move right now, I think if you can move him over to second, you keep him and Story in the middle. But that all changes if Curtis Mead comes back.
Yeah. I don't know defensively if you really trust Mead and Story up the middle.
Right.
Mead's not the greatest defender ever. Story, who knows if he's going to be hampered by this hernia he had. And if you have a guy like Monasterio or Siegler or Sogard who can range really well and have plus arms, at least for defensive purposes.
That's what I mean by this team is flexible, though. Like, if you get into the playoffs, you don't have to have the same lineup for all 7 games if you get there, God willing. You can change it up nightly based on who you need out there. And that, to me, is a huge strength for this team.
Right.
All right, let's go to rotation then, Jane. Oh, wait, outfield we got Duran, City, Abreu.
Yeah, that's not. No one's touching that. Even if you can't play Yoshida in the outfield, and Anthony, he's not great in the outfield.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the rotation. If we're gonna do 4 starters, I think that they're pretty easy. You have, assuming Crochet comes back, you have Crochet, Gray, Ranger, and Tolley. And then what do you do with Jake Bennett? Probably move him to the bullpen.
Jake Bennett's an opener. His
I don't
ERA
hate it.
first inning is 0. He has yet to allow. I'm saying that in his next start, he's gonna allow like 4 runs, but he's been great just in the first inning. He's come back down to earth. He started hot. He's a fun guy to watch too. But if he opened for Bayo in the playoffs, like maybe he goes 1 or 2 innings, so maybe that works. But I'm telling a guy like Patrick Sandoval, like, hey buddy, sorry, you're gone.
Yeah, you're gone. Yeah,
You're gone.
100%. I like Jake Bennett a lot, but you're right. Once you get to the second, and even he gets mashed in his third time around. Opponent's batting average against third trip around is like 350. You can't leave a guy like that in too long.
No.
But again, it leaves you like another option to throw at a team. It's very interesting.
Yep. And then in terms of the bullpen, we can do it kind of like on a trust meter. Like, obviously, you trust Aroldis the most, and you trust Whitlock.
I think you trust Whitlock more than Aroldis right now.
More. Aroldis has this thing where he just keeps getting runners on base.
Yeah.
He just walks a guy. But then after that, you got Guerrero, who has had like 1 bad outing.
He's so fun to watch. I don't know how people aren't hitting him. He's throwing 102-mile-an-hour sinkers 85% of the time. You know what's coming, but he is just shoving against these teams right now. And then you have to mention guys like Slayton. If he can come back, he's a good piece. And then you got Eric Miller to be a big lefty out of the pen, and he's been pretty good so far.
Mm-hmm. And Gamboa is okay. Giovanni Moran,
He's been okay.
They're fine as lefties if you need like an out or something. But then we're not even talking about who's been the best reliever, and that's Brian Bayo.
Yeah, 100%.
He is. He's still going to eat innings like from like 3 to 7, but he's not. You're not putting him out there for a save. But like, remember Nate Eovaldi in 2018? Like, that's the Bayo role.
Yeah, guy who's going to go in there and eat innings when you need them. Like, he's a bullpen saver, and that's something that you can't buy. We're incredibly lucky that he's accepted this position and kind of excelled at it thus far, and hopefully he can keep that going.
Exactly.
All right, so that sounds like our lineup then. Are we happy with that?
I love it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
The team's going to be fun. Let's get Fenway Park rocking.
I just want to see playoff baseball at Fenway. That's all I want to see.
Yep.
If we can get that again, I'll be happy. That's why I want to beat the Yankees so fucking badly towards the end of the season. I want to finish with that 1 seed so we can play our wild card series at home, because playoff baseball in Fenway is, in my opinion, the hardest atmosphere to go into and win.
It's the greatest thing to ever go to.
100%.
Yeah, that would be electric if we could figure that out. Let's talk. Do we want to do all-time Red Sox, or we want to just move on to Jeopardy? What are we thinking here? Are we baseball?
We'll save all-time ref. We'll save the all-time team for another day. Let's get into this Jeopardy.
I'm pretty excited about this Jeopardy thing, to be honest with you guys. I'm not excited about the fact that Janie has a whole thing dedicated to hockey. I don't know a single lick about that sport, but we're going to see how it goes.
I got a fighting chance with hockey here.
I know, you've been to games. You go to Hurricanes games.
What are you talking about?
You're a Hurricanes guy.
I've never been to a Hurricanes game. I've been to 0 Bruins games. I've been to 1 Lightning game, 1 Avalanche game, and probably 3 Capitals games.
All right.
4 Capitals games.
Were they playing the Hurricane?
I've seen the Hurricanes play 1.
We went to the Canes Caps game with Brett.
With Braden's dad, yeah.
I've been to 50. Sweet. I think I've been to 60 NHL games at this point.
Jeez, Jane.
But the hockey category is not. It's a little more specific to me.
All right, so let's get in the multi-buzzer. Jane, you're going to have to give us the rim code.
Let me create
You're going to go on Safari and type in multi-buzzer.
This is high-tech. Multi-buzzer app. There we go.
Yep.
All right, send me the code, buddy.
You might want to do this on your phone.
On my phone, you think?
You can use your phone like a buzzer.
Okay.
Or I'll put the code in the chat.
This is stuff that I should probably cut out, but I'm not gonna. So thank you all for listening and sticking with us.
And I'm just gonna hit share screen. Oh,
For those of you playing at home, the code is YCV.
it's WCV. Is that right?
Yep.
Y?
WCV
I'm in.
GWW.
I am in.
Okay, I'm in.
Jane, let's do a test run. Is this working? Tell us when to go.
All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
And I have.
Let's do a test run.
All right, I'm gonna like shrink this screen.
Let's do
down.
a test run because being the guy who's hosting the buzz part is actually kind of hard.
All right. So how should we do the test run?
Just count it down.
Just say
3, 2,
buzz.
1.
Just say buzz and we'll buzz.
All right, 1, 2, 3, buzz. I got both of you.
All right, now you
And
got to
then-
reset it.
Yeah, which one do I Is it the one that says plus 19 milliseconds? That's whoever lost.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whoever's
so
at the top wins.
Alex.
So Alex would go.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
All
Perfect.
right. Let's do this. I gotta just shrink.
Say
it
the
down.
line, Janie. Say the line.
Let's play Jeopardy.
Thank
Close
you.
enough.
Did you
I
go
don't know what
home
it
and
actually
watch?
is. I haven't watched Jeopardy in years.
You gotta watch it, dude. We're not playing these.
Jeopardy is so much fun to watch.
Jack, by
Not
the
to
way,
be
we're
that
not
guy.
we're not playing these fugazi rules. All right, we get 5 seconds to answer the question.
Yep,
We're
I
not
like
sitting
that. I
there
like
and
that. Yeah.
waiting.
Well, I only did that for George because he was taking forever to come up with an answer.
George took forever.
George got waxed. Love you,
Yeah.
buddy, but jeez,
Yeah.
Lou.
Also,
Oh.
if you don't know the answer, don't guess. Like that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
All right. So these are our categories for today. Yeah. All right. From left to right, Shitty Connect, which is the worst of the worst City Connect jerseys.
I love it.
Then Boston Sports Legends
Okay.
with a wrinkle. These guys suck. Then we have the other guys, which is players associated with big trades that were not the main piece.
Okay.
Then we have alliterative all-stars, which are not actually all-stars. It's just people with alliterative names.
So like Jemai Jones.
Correct.
Okay.
And then Pucks and Deep's favorites.
Love this.
All hockey.
I'm
I
screwed.
got a question about Shitty Connect. We're just saying the team, right?
Yes, I will be
And
taking
then-
the team.
Boston Sports Legends, they're going to be like, it's not a picture. Like it's going to be
No. I wrote something down for them. There's no pictures
no.
for any of these. I just wrote stuff down. And
Like Jared Sullinger is going to be a Boston sports legend. I don't think it's like a really good player.
So we have to wait until the question's finished before we can
Yes.
buzz, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And call us out on if we go early.
Those are the rules.
All right. Who wants to start?
No, you
Al,
start.
You start.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
start?
No, Al starts.
Yeah, okay. I pick on the big board.
All right.
Let's go Boston sports legends for 100.
All right. Question. This fantastic Red Sox free agent signing was built like Los Polos TV and was gone in 2.5 seasons. Cool nickname, though.
Ah, shit, I buzzed early. Jack, do you have it? He
I
doesn't
don't.
have it. Let me play Pablo Sandoval.
Yes.
I was thinking color. That's wrong from me.
I don't know how to like. Oh, there you go. You have to enter. Okay. Yeah. Pablo Sandoval. Does anybody? No one will get a point for that.
What do you mean I
Um,
don't get points for that?
Who's
Answer
team
my
one and
question
who's
right.
team two?
I'm team one.
A. J. Okay. Alex gets 100.
Sure.
Perfect. All right,
That's fine with
reset
me.
my buzzer.
I'll stop jumping early.
That's me. Yep.
I reset it.
I threw
All
the
right.
flag.
Oh,
It's your
I get
board
to
out.
pick again. Boston sports legends for 200.
This Canadian big man spent one season with the Celtics, but was more known for his high-profile relationship. Jack.
Who is Chris Humphreys?
No.
Oh, what?
I don't have it.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who
All
it
right.
is. I was on the right track here.
The answer. Tristan Thompson.
All
Oh,
right,
it
Chris
totally was. Yeah.
Chris Humphreys dated the other Kardashian
Yeah,
and
he
spent
did.
one season
He
in
sure
Boston.
did.
Oh,
He
is
dated
Chris Humphries
Kim and
dating-
spent one season in Boston.
I mean, good pull from you. I'll give you that.
Oh
But-
man, I got too much. Reset the buzzers, Jane.
I got it.
Al, stay
All
your
right,
board.
it's me again. Let's go Shitty Connect for 100.
All right. This franchise thinks they're too good for City Connect jerseys. Jack.
Who are the New York Yankees?
The New York Yankees are correct. All right. Let me reset. Jack.
Give me Shitty Connect for 2.
All right. In their second iteration, this AL team used a Spanish word mark that kind of reminds me of boobs. Maybe we should ask our fourth member what he thinks. Jack.
Who are the Texas Rangers?
The Texas Rangers. Tejas, which reminds me of titties.
I get it. Okay. Funny. Very
I
funny.
thought we were looking at pictures here. I'm thrown off by that.
I don't like this at all. I have no chance on these.
All right, give me the other guys for 200.
The other guys for 200. In what has turned into an absolute fleece, the Nationals acquired this starting pitcher for Juan Soto, but traded him to Texas ahead of this season. Jack.
Who's Mackenzie Gore?
Mackenzie Gore is correct.
Never even heard of that guy.
That's bad.
All right.
Let's go other guys for 1.
Other guys for 1. Celtics fans were really upset when this folk hero went the other way in a 2017 trade for a player they still rightfully hate. Jack.
Who's Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah Thomas.
He wasn't a secondary piece in that trade.
He went the other way.
He was.
That threw me off.
Kyrie Irving was the main piece of that trade. He was sent with a bunch of guys to Cleveland.
Nah, man. From Boston's perspective,
right. But
he
from,
was
like,
the
a
main
national
piece of
standpoint.
that trade.
You're missing the point here, Al.
Fine.
Give me Shitty Connect for 400.
Shitty Connect for 400. After having the best City Connect jerseys the first time around, this team is using a wordmark jersey more commonly associated with their state's top university. 5,
That's it.
4, 3, 2, 1. No one. The answer? The Milwaukee Brewers and the Wisco jerseys.
See, I thought the Sox had the best City Connect jerseys the first time around.
I'm biased.
Yeah, you sure are. I'm biased
All
too. Give me Boston Sports Legends for 3.
Boston Sports Legends for 300. Don Sweeney has made some bad trades, but one of the worst was trading for this past his prime superstar who retired at season's end in 2018. Hint, he's the best player in Blue Jackets history.
No idea.
No idea. Move on.
I realized this was one. Stop. If you guys have nothing, the answer is
Nothing.
Rick Nash.
Heard the name, never was coming up with that. All right, give me a litter of all-stars for 3.
Litter of All-Stars for 3. This sharpshooter signed a mega contract extension in 2010 with this Southeast team and basically killed an NHL franchise in the process. This is an NBA player.
Why'd you say NHL?
You'll get there. Jack.
I think I'm totally wrong, but who's Kyle Korver?
It is not Kyle Korver, but right team. Alex?
So it's the Hawks? I got no idea.
All right. The answer is Joe Johnson.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Not
call
a
it Joe Johnson a
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter. It's crazy.
I don't know. He shot like 40-something% one year.
Take my points away.
Oh, yeah.
I'm throwing the flag, dude. Jane, this is tough. I like it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
All right.
hard.
Give me
I
Pucks and
buzzed
Deeps favorites for
twice.
200.
All right. Best category. My first favorite Bruins player happens to currently play for my distant second favorite team. You may have seen that sign where these two girls wrote about him at a game when he was in Boston. Jack.
Who's Tyler Sagan?
Tyler Sagan is correct.
I used to love Tyler Sagan when I was little. I still have a Tyler Sagan jersey in my. You guys might be surprised to hear that. It's in my dresser somewhere.
Nice. Loved him.
Wow, tough showing for you, man.
I haven't got the bat off my shoulder in a while.
Let's go Pids favorites 1.
All right. My first favorite NHL player happens to be the greatest goal scorer that's ever lived. Alex.
Who is Alex Ovechkin?
Alex Ovechkin is correct.
There you go, Al. Points
on the
on
board
the board.
again.
Let's go Boston Sports Legends for 400, please, Jane.
Boston Sports Legends for 400. This D lineman signed with the Patriots after he was cut by Washington for legitimately not trying on plays. He played 6 games in New England before going back to the Titans. 5.
So many guys it could be. I don't think I got it.
I don't have it.
4. All right. The answer, is Albert Hainsworth.
Oh, that's so far back. Yeah. Yep. Didn't know that story. Good to know.
Let's go alliterative all-stars for 100.
Alliterative All-Stars for 100. The Moose was a member of the Dynasty Oilers and led the Rangers to their only Stanley Cup post-Original Six era.
Oh man, this is gonna piss me off. I'm not gonna come up with it.
No idea.
I'm not gonna come up with it.
All right, Mark Messier.
Ah, damn it! I could literally picture like bald guy, but all I could think of was the tennis player bald guy who also looks just like him.
Let's just get these out of the way then. Let's go
Yeah.
Pucks and Deep's favorites for 300.
Pucks and Deep's favorites for 300. I've bought many a fake Bruins jerseys on DHgate, and every time I do, they get moved within a few seasons. This former Bruins winger was the first of these purchases and signed in Vancouver in 2024. Jack.
Is it Jake DeBrusk?
It is Jake DeBrusk.
Let's phrase it like a question. Play the game the
Who
right
is
way.
Jake DeBrusk?
Who is Jake DeBrusk? All right, Jack, you're bored.
Let's go Shitty Connect for 5.
Shitty Connect for 500. This team has had 2 bad City Connect jerseys, with their current one having names under the numbers and also putting zeros in front of single-digit numbers. But that isn't even close to the reason why many people hate them. Use the second part of the question to help. Alex.
Who are the Houston Astros?
Incorrect.
Mhm.
Jack.
I don't got it. The first Houston Astros were kind of fire, actually.
Yeah. The
I
answer
took a guess.
is the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Okay.
What's the deal with their new ones? I haven't even seen them.
Dude, they're hideous.
All right, let's get Shitty Connect out of the way.
All right.
Let's move on here.
This team's gray jerseys have the 3-letter abbreviation of the city they play in. Frankly, it should say LOL instead.
Ooh. I got to guess, but
I mean, you're not going to fall as far as me.
All right.
I would just take a flyer.
Jack.
James, is St. Louis. Who is the St. Louis Cardinals?
It is not the St. Louis Cardinals.
You fell for my trap.
Alex.
I'm going to play the
Back in
game
the
every
stand.
time.
I got nothing.
All right. The answer is the New York Mets, and they say NYC.
Oh, yeah, they are so bad. They are so bad, the gray pinstripes. They are ugly.
Still your board, though.
Let's go other guys for 3.
Other guys for 300. In 2022, A.J. Brown was dealt to the Eagles in exchange for a first-round pick that the Titans used on this underwhelming receiver.
Oh, what the fuck is this guy's name? I got the first name. I'm not coming up with the second one, though.
I'm running through receiver. I don't have it. We can move on.
I don't have it.
Treylon Burks.
Wasn't getting that.
Oh, my God. He made the one-handed catch in Washington last year. Yeah. Let's go to alliterative all-stars for 2.
Litter of All-Stars for 2. As Kyle in I Spy said, I'm just like this player. When I shoot it, it goes in. Drake does not like this guy, though.
Damn it.
Alex went early.
Way early. Give me, who's DeMar DeRozan?
DeMar
Damn it.
DeRozan is correct.
Damn it. I don't know if that's a rule. I'm looking that up right now.
100% it's a rule. They have to finish the question. Guys buzzed in twice. We let him off the first time. Should be a loss of points.
Damn it.
It's actually a rule.
It's the face of a guy who
That
just got proven
sucks.
wrong. Give me the other guys for 4, Jane.
The other guys for 4. At the 1997 trade deadline, the Mariners made an incredibly short-sighted trade by trading this future Red Sox captain, along with Derek Lowe, for past his prime reliever Heathcliff Slocum. Jack.
Who's Jason Varitek?
Jason Varitek is correct.
That's big. That is big.
It's probably the game.
Could be. Alex has to make some moves here. Give me Boston Sports Legends for 5, Jane.
Boston Sports Legends for 5. $72,500,000 guaranteed for 99 games in a 1.6 WAR. This Cuban Red Sox outfielder just sucked.
Oh, it could be 2. It could be 2 different guys.
Jack.
Who's Carl Crawford?
It is not Carl Crawford. He's not.
I know who it is, though. It was one of the 2.
Alex. Anything.
Jane, let me say it before he says it. Or before you say it.
Alex. Anything.
Nah, I got nothing.
Okay. Jack, who is it?
Is it Rusney Castillo?
Rusney Castillo.
Damn it. Damn it.
Back in this thing.
Two guys bankrupted us.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep guessing, as you should too.
Yeah, no, if I have an answer, I'm going to answer. Like
Pucks and
don't
Deep's
have it.
favorites for 500.
Oh, okay. My favorite player in the league right now is a 5'8" Situate fella currently playing for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I have his
I don't
jersey
know
from
this
when he
guy's
was
name.
in Arizona, which I wore on my first appearance on the pod in 2025.
I don't know this guy's name. I know the jersey. I've seen it a million
Is it
times.
Billy Tibbetts?
It's not
Anything?
Billy Tibbetts.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
The answer is Connor Garland.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
No one was getting that one.
All right, give me the other guys for 5.
The other guys for 500. In 2019, the White Sox fleeced their crosstown rivals by acquiring Dylan Cease and Eloy Jimenez for the soft-tossing lefty who's still getting shelled in Colorado.
I don't got it.
The answer is Jose Quintana.
Whoa, he's in Colorado now?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I only remember him in Chicago afterward.
Yeah.
For the Cubs.
He was a Brewer and a Met.
He was a Brewer. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, give me
All right.
alliterative all-stars for 4.
All right.
Hell, you got to make some moves here. You got to start guessing.
This pitcher is a Hall of Famer, has a 96.1 career WAR, has won 2 World Series, and is a Twins legend. He is also a native of the Netherlands. Wow, I thought Jack would have gotten this one.
Got no idea.
Jack, anything?
I keep getting stuck on the first alliterative name that I think of, and I can't get off it.
All right.
Out of
Take
I
time.
don't
that.
have it.
5 seconds. The answer is
Nah.
Bert Blyleven.
Bert Blyleven. See, I would have thought of him as like a Pirates and Giants first before the Twins.
I always thought of him with the Twins. All right. 2 more on the board.
All right, give me all-stars for 5. Got to really try and not fuck this one up.
All right. This Packers tight end spent all 14 seasons in Green Bay and is also the season 14 champion of Dancing with the Stars.
I got stuck on the first one I thought of again, and I'm not buzzing.
I did too.
I'm not buzzing.
You want the initials?
Yeah.
DD.
I don't have it.
I don't have it either. I'm stuck on the first name I had.
Who were you thinking?
First alliterative Green Bay Packers name I could think of was Jeff Janis.
Okay. It's not Jeff Janis.
No,
The
I
answer
couldn't
is
get off it.
Donald Driver.
Donald Driver. I didn't realize he was a tight end. I thought he was a
All
wide
right.
receiver.
This one maybe Jack knows. I
This
don't
is
know
the
if
Daily
Alex
Double.
knows this one. Yeah. All right. If Alex gets this,
Alex,
he wins.
If you get it and I miss, if I have a guess, I'm going to guess it.
That's
All
fine.
right.
I'm cool with that.
The Hot Dog Man was originally drafted by the Bruins, but was more known for his time in Toronto and Pittsburgh. As a kid, I, for some reason, bought his jersey when he was on the Leafs. Jack.
Who is Phil Kessel?
It is Phil Kessel.
Yeah.
All right.
Strong
Sucks.
performance from us. Al,
So-
man.
Sucks.
Al, man. Do you not know ball?
No, I don't. Apparently, I don't know baseball or hockey. Shocked
Yeah.
by that.
Yeah, it was a little slanted my
Information is
direction.
shocking to me.
Only a little. I tried to even it out.
No, that was
next
fine.
Next time we
That
play,
was
I'll
fine.
make
If
it-
I
I'll
didn't
make it
early
even more.
buds on DeRozan, I think that's more of a game down the stretch there.
You guys want to play the Geo Sports and get out of here?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm crafting the Jeopardy next time. By the way, that's up to me. I'm doing
Fine.
If you craft the Jeopardy, I might kill everyone.
it.
Jane, that was tough. That was
Yeah.
tough.
I'm sorry. I had some good ones. I was super proud of like the shitty Connect ones and the Joe Johnson one because
I thought it was going to be. I thought it was
Go
going to be pictures. That would have helped a lot.
Yeah, pictures might have been easier.
Are you guys seeing it?
Yep.
This NFL team based in this town opened its new $2.1 billion stadium for regular season play this September. Feels like Buffalo. Where is Buffalo? That's the
It
question.
should
It's
be
like
Buffalo.
right on the
Buffalo
Canadian border.
Yeah. But
It's
it's
up
like
here to the left,
north.
right?
No,
Yeah.
Up
other
here?
way. Yep.
No.
Yep.
It's where no. It's where Jack was.
It's down here, right?
Yeah, it's right there. That's
Now,
Buffalo.
where's Orchard Park?
South of Buffalo? But more towards the water.
Right on it. Right on it. 0 miles off.
Oh.
There we go. Yordan Alvarez is chasing a first AL's Triple Crown since 2012, and it was won by a player in
Detroit.
this city. That's Detroit, Michigan.
Miguel
Now,
Cabrera.
Detroit is right across from Canada. This is Detroit. Let's go. Dead nuts right in the middle.
A little more north.
2 perfect scores.
Nice.
Von Miller is joining the Cowboys for a 15th NFL season, returning to a state where he starred in this college town.
Texas A&M. Love
and
it.
It's
Where is
like
College Station?
College Station's like it's south of Dallas. So like Dallas is like a little more north.
So
of where
this is Dallas.
Yep, south. It's like a little more south than that. Probably there.
Right here?
Yeah, I think so.
Barely.
Not bad. Not bad. We knew it. Who
Barely
knows where
missed it
College
there.
Station is? Cristiano Ronaldo says this season may be his last, began his senior club career in this capital. I've got this
Porto?
one.
I don't have it.
He began in Lisbon. He played for Sporting Lisbon. Now, where is Lisbon? Lisbon is up.
It's on the coast.
I believe this is Lisbon right here.
Let's go for
I
it.
believe. Oh, that's Porto. That is Porto. Lisbon. In that case. Oh man, Porto's. This is Lisbon. Okay.
Yeah.
This is Lisbon. Right there. Bang! That's geography,
well done.
boys.
Just well done. Just
Formula
absolutely well
One
done.
season. Oh boy. Oh, this is Amsterdam. This is Amsterdam.
You better get this one, dude.
You bet, yeah, dude. I pray you know where Amsterdam is.
Where's
bro.
Rotterdam versus
This is
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam. It's actually taking place in Zandvoort, but
All right.
Amsterdam.
Shut up.
Thank you. I told you it was in Zandvoort. Thank you. There we go, boys. 989. That's our best score so far on the show. We really, really needed that.
Well done, fellas.
We're going to wrap it up there. Anyone got a Hall of Fame?
Where have you guys? I do, but where have you guys been making Jeopardies? Just as a question.
There's like a website that's built for Jeopardy.
Is it called Jeopardy Labs?
Jeopardy Labs. That's what it's called.
That's the one. All right, cool. I'll work on that. I do have a Hall of Fame. Does anybody else have a Hall of Fame?
I have a Hall of Fame.
Okay,
Jane, you got to come up with one right now. Alex will go first.
All right. Okay. The one that I have for today is something that I saw on. Actually, Christian Yelich was talking about it the other day. I have the MLB Gold Card, something that I'm inducting to the Corner Office Hall of Fame. One of the best parts of sports. That thing is awesome.
I don't think any other sport does that, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
And baseball is like the best about taking care of its players once they're done with their whole like 10 years of service, 6 years of service thing. The Gold Card, being able to just walk in, I feel like no one really uses it. If I played in the MLB, I'd want to go all the time, but I guess those guys aren't really like fans of teams once they're done. I would definitely want to go see that for sure. That's a good pick.
Thank you.
All right. Mine is very similar. Mine's also baseball themed. My Hall of Fame pick for this week is chin music. Throwing high and inside, giving someone a fastball, brush them off the plate early in the game. If you hit them, then the other team throws back at you. Bring back old style baseball. The kind of shit we're playing now is just not the same as it once was.
Totally.
And I think that the best way to start a baseball game is high and inside. Give them some chin music, back them off the plate. That's my Hall of Fame pick.
I like it.
All right. I'll throw one here because I was talking about this with my buddies last night. Golf carts.
Love
Is that
it.
in? Yeah.
That's great.
The golf
People were
carts
walking.
are great.
People were walking before cars were around.
It's awesome. Imagine playing a sport where you can just drive around and hit balls on the grass.
I got nothing against the golf cart.
It's great.
It elevates the experience every time.
Yeah,
Totally.
It holds beers. It holds everything you need.
The one complaint is the price that country clubs have on them. Way too expensive. But
And
other
the fact
than that,
they don't go 20 miles an hour.
Governors, Corner Office, not Hall of Fame. Take those things off golf carts. Let us go as fast as we want. Jane, that's a great pick.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back next week, and at least Jane and I will be in person.
Oh, yeah.
But until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for listening. This has been another episode of The Corner Office, and I'm Jack Byrne.
And I'm Alex Benders.
I'm Ryan Janeshill.
Cool 3. Boom.